Hey, it's Ebony back with another episode of R&B Vibes, and I'm here with three amazing Nashville talents that two I'm already familiar with. One, we're going to get it together.
Crazy. Crazy work.
Let's talk about it. 2'Live, Bre Daisha McBride, and of course, Gent. Yo, fam.
What's goody? What's goody?
Oh, this is scary for me. I swear. Just because though I've never interviewed you, I was able to see your journey, see your story, and of course with y'all too, same thing. It's crazy to see y'all here now.
Yeah.
You know. Well, let's get into it. Y'all got a whole show coming up very soon.
A whole show.
Yeah.
Tell me why it's so important. Well, who brought this idea? By the way, who did it? Who said this is the three? Let's do it.
I think it was all of us.
It's a group.
Honestly.
Yeah,
it was a group
effort.
decision.
Because y'all been friends for a minute, right?
Yeah. It's like we've all been
Group
like
effort.
we've definitely all known each other, and it was just we just never had done anything together, and we had a session, and in the session we were just like we should do something for real, and so we talked about this beginning of the year, and then it just turned into a show.
Put it together.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, well then tell me why y'all three. Why did you say this is the trio that has to get together?
I think it was the energy of the session. Like I mean, we did a song, but
Yeah.
I don't remember the song.
The song ain't
You know,
came out.
we-
I ain't
we
even,
like-
I ain't even put the song
Yeah.
out.
We just vibing.
Yeah, we sat in there and talked for hours
Yeah.
and just kicked it,
Yeah.
and it just felt right,
Yeah.
and we just put it together.
Okay. What I love the most about y'all is the celebration. Y'all are literally friends and y'all actually get along. You don't really see that nowadays, and people talk about that in Nashville, us not celebrating us. Tell me what's the importance of that and why y'all should do that.
Man, it was very important to me because like when I go around and we go into these label offices or we go into like these shows, they always bring up one of us, or all of us at the same time. So I was like, bro, like we gotta celebrate each other, man. We gotta do something like a moment in history, bro. Like, and just to put it all together and make it happen and celebrate. It's been a crazy year for everybody. I feel like I see
sure.
Gent jumping
Yeah.
off the wall with, MLB.
Sure.
Daisha McBride got this
Yeah.
tour popping,
Yeah.
and Southern Country Girl going crazy too
Yeah.
right now for me and just opened a lot of doors for me. So it was just like, man, why not make a moment in time and just come together and just show people like we got talent here, but unapologetically, we super talented.
Y'all are. I mean, everybody, it's so crazy to realize how much talent and growth is right here in our own city. And when you support it and you back it, that's why
Yeah.
it's so important for the community to come out and always be at these shows.
Yeah.
So support local artists. All I can keep
Please.
saying. Well, let's get into the catalog a little bit, all right? Because we got to talk about some music. Now, I want to go ahead and start with 2'Live. Bre. It's funny because you're right here beside me. So let's, and I'm going to go ahead and make sure it's known. I do have my notes, and my notes are very small. I don't know who I was writing for. But I got, of course, to get into this butterfly effect that you seem to have.
Yeah.
What is the importance of a butterfly?
Man, it's very important because you always come from something. And I feel like a caterpillar for me represent the beginning. And I feel like everybody gonna end up getting their wings. No matter what, how that caterpillar chooses to grow, you gonna get your wings. And the journey on that journey is you don't want that caterpillar to die. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You gotta keep going through it. So, when I came off tour with Struggles Innings and Jelly Roll, I did some therapy and some reflection. And I was just like, I want to go through all my traumas. A lot of people don't know my name came from. My dad, he was heavy in the streets. My mama, she was in the church. So I was battling two lives my whole life. They wasn't together. They was in two separate households. So like seeing people, die on the street next week, and then going to somewhere where somebody gonna get baptized the next week and trying to figure that out. All you had was music. So music for me, got me through my butterfly. So that's why, you got the butterfly effect, and I poured that into, what I'm doing for the kids in juvenile, getting them out through the juvenile programs, through studios. I've been doing that for 4 years now because it was like I understood them kids just need a friend telling them, hey, this is the route. So we created this thing called Butterfly Nation, and it's just been a beautiful process. You know what I'm saying? So you watching the butterfly himself, but it represents more than just me. It's a movement for sure.
I can honestly see that when it comes to your music as a listener, going from songs like and Goofy to songs
Crazy.
like You didn't warn him?
That's
You gotta warn
crazy.
him.
She does her.
She went to college on me.
She does her research.
You gotta warn people.
Yeah, she
when
does
you go to that and like I think it was like Litro,
Yeah.
and then you go to Today and your music like finally on and
Yeah.
Put It On God. It's
Yeah.
a trifecta. You really have changed and
Yeah.
matured in your music and your style.
Yeah.
What I've really noticed too is I feel like you put scripture in song. Is that
That's true.
because that's a reflection or a note to your mom, right?
Yeah, it's true. Like I've been doing that, and I've been, even with Southern Country Girl, people don't realize like I'm putting like little gems in there. Like even like if she a church girl, hallelujah, stuff like that. Or if I wrote this one lyric in the hook and saying loves her daddy because he raised her just right. That line right there, I wanted to make sure that we're bringing black families together.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? I wanted the daughter to sing that to her father. That's why I wrote that, because I wanted people to know, like, no, we do have great families.
Yeah.
I didn't have to put that line in there. It was like, I remember when I wrote it, they were like, why would you say that? Because they need to hear it. Because every daughter loves their daddy no matter what. So I wanted to, like, just show that, like, but, where my music is going and what I'm trying to do is just make us have a good time with our people. And, I'm a God-fearing man, and I always will be. So yeah.
Well, I love how y'all all do that. It seems like all of
Yeah.
y'all are able
sure.
to reflect
Yeah.
on community, on God, and
Yeah.
it's important. I think even
Yeah.
Tim Gent, I've called you now in my notes a truth seeker.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I put in there
Yeah.
because I feel like
Yeah.
you want to talk about the state of America. You want to talk about what's needed in our black homes, what's not being seen or showcased. I gotta notate a song that you have that is in my notes somewhere. Oh, Lady America.
Oh wow, that's a
I need
Research.
throwbacky.
I
Research.
need you to do me a favor and re-put that out for today.
Mm,
Because it's crazy how things just come back around. Have you thought
That's
about
right.
that?
No, that's a good idea.
Yeah. I
I'll
want
have to
10%.
call you and
Yeah.
talk market.
I want 10%. Don't forget
Yeah,
about that.
yeah, that's a good idea. No, yeah. That definitely. I'm working actually on a side project. I don't say side project, but I've been working on a project with Ron Gilmore Jr. And it's a series, and it's called The Book of Ron, and it is a lot of that. Like what I'm working on for my personal project has been more like the transformative process from like going from like a boy to a man in my mind, like fatherhood. I got married last year, and my outlook on love and how I traveled that path. But it's cool to have this project that I've been doing with Ron, because there's a lot of what you're talking about in that music. There's a lot of it, and I'm excited for people to hear it. It's coming out pretty soon. It's his project, but I'm like all over it.
Yeah.
We wrote it and put it together. But yeah, I just feel like something that I've always said about myself as an artist is I'm just an observer, and I'm not attempting to sway anybody a certain way or make anybody think a certain way. I just happen to put out what I see and what I feel from what's around me. So definitely a truth seeker. I've been looking for that thing that that makes me feel complete. Like I want to listen to some music and be inspired by my own music first. You know what I mean? It's always been something that I've done. But as I've gotten older and as I've matured in my artistry and my craft, I listen to some of my music. I'm like, dang, yeah, get up, go to work, man, get your stuff right. So it's been a process and a journey, but I'm really thankful that I'm still alive and able to see this variation of what I'm doing.
But I feel like there was something in your, and tell me if I'm wrong, there's something in your progress, in your journey, where it was a phrase that popped up, this ain't what I thought it was. What does that reflect to?
I don't.
Industry?
Oh
Something?
man! Oh yes, that's probably a lyric. Yeah,
Okay.
yo, for sure. So I signed.
Struck a nerve.
Nah, for sure. I'm like going through the motions of that
Yeah.
now, like but I signed my first deal in 2020, right? Like literally, I signed, and then like a week later, the world shut down due to COVID. So it was a very interesting thing, but I've learned a lot about what I thought it was. It's like when you get to another level, there's another ceiling. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
every time you go up, there's just another thing. So I built and built and built and got to this milestone in my career, and I was at the bottom of the totem pole again. You know what I mean? And just navigating that and attempting to differentiate between what feeds my soul and what can feed my household. You
That
know
was
what I
good.
mean?
That's a
I
good
like
one.
that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I like got lost in that a little bit. I did, just like doing certain songs or certain records or certain sessions and, leaving feeling empty. There was this thing I was saying last year. I did so many songs last year. I did like over 300 songs. And that was like a thing that I was like, I don't know, almost bragging about until I got to 2025 and I was burnt out, like creatively writing. I was burnt out. Like a lot of music is coming out um, soon, other than this Ron thing I just worked on, is fairly old. Like even my record MLB is like from 2021, 2022. You know what I mean? So right now I'm releasing it, but I was unfulfilled. I felt like I'm like, what did you do that for? You know what I'm saying? Like had to become a workhorse,
Mm.
and that's not why I started music. So I feel like when it comes to this industry and navigating it, I just am prioritizing myself and my standards and what I really feel about the world. There's certain sessions now where I'm just like, I don't want to do that. Whereas maybe 3 years ago, I'm like, I'll do whatever.
Yeah.
Put me in that room. I work on that song. I'll try to write a hook for such and such and such. Where now I'm like, nah, I'm only doing what I feel.
I just have this like phrase that tells me, like coming to me, don't ever be silenced.
For sure.
Don't ever be silenced. Keep on seeking it, keep on speaking it, and just keep on doing it. Don't let nobody silence you.
For sure.
Okay, because we need that. We need somebody to speak the truth. We need someone that is going to tell us exactly what we're missing, what we need to see, what we need to hear. Deja, I think that you are a big support on that too when it comes to being open, being honest, saying exactly what's on your mind. Can you go
Yeah.
into that?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I don't know. I think music, I've always just used it as a vessel. I feel like if I'm gonna build a career and do something, I want to build something that feels authentic to me. So, I think at the beginning of my career, I think I was just making records that, like trying to sound like everybody else. And then I think as I've gotten older and just came into myself more, the music kind of naturally reflects that. So, I don't know. My phrase is like I just write songs about real life.
Hey,
And
okay.
whatever that means, like if I'm sad, if I'm happy, if I'm turned, if I'm feeling, if I'm teed up, whatever, like I just whatever that means. So that's kind of just how I approach it.
I'm so in love. I just love the maturity and the
Yeah.
growth because we've grown with you guys and we've seen where y'all started and where you are, and y'all are not too big in the head. Okay, to reference your song, what's it called? To the head. Y'all are not. Y'all don't get too big in y'all's head. Tell me, what keeps you grounded? What is something that stops you from getting too much in the fame of it all? Looking at the followers, getting too much in the success. What keeps you grounded?
For me, like I never wanted to necessarily be famous, so it was like more so for me. I always just this is what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Like I love art, I love music, so like I'm not God. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be God. I just what keeps me humble every day is just the understanding like what I put out into the world is what I'm gonna get back, but also what I put into other humans is what I gotta answer for. So
Mm.
like my music, where my direction that a lot of people are seeing me headed is not. It's very intentional. You may not understand, but it's very intentional because I understand if I make people feel good, they got a good life. So that's all that I care about is making people have a good life. Like I, I'm in your household. If you playing my frequency in your crib, you making memories with your people. That's all that matters. It's about the people. It's about healing people. The music has always been about healing people and making people feel good. So I think like when you get caught up into what everybody else is doing and comparing, contrasting, you lose that fuel of like just loving the art, and I really do love it. And I think honestly, what keeps me grounded on top of that is just like making sure I look at my family. I'm looking at my son every day and seeing what his experiences is, and understanding it's always going to be a new kid on the block. It's always going to be a new thing, but it's something special about every individual in the world. So I didn't know my potential. When I look back at my past, I didn't know I was going to be doing what I was doing. I ain't never thought I was going to be in Paris. Everything, I broke so many generational curses in my life, like from even graduating from Tennessee State University. I'm the first grandchild that did that. I'm the first,
Come on now.
but music opened them doors. I wasn't trying to go to college. I was this year got to perform in Paris. I never thought I was gonna get my passport. I promise you that. My people in my family, it's illegal. They can't go there. They can't go there. You feel me? So it's just like understanding. Like I look at my family and looking at I count my blessings. Like like I'm doing things that will help the next generation, and that's what I make it about. So yeah, that's my answer.
Okay, y'all got an answer from me? What keeps you grounded?
Go ahead, yeah.
I think for me, I think the people around me are definitely like, I have a lot of good friends who've known me. Like, I feel like a lot of my friendships is like people who've known me for 10, 15 years. And so I just feel like being around them just always, just, they gonna, if I ever say something crazy, which I never do, but I know they gonna check me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think just the people around me. And then I think I've done this long enough now to where I see how the industry works for real. And I know that, like, as soon as you start to think that you here,
Yep.
somebody else will come out. There's gonna be a new song, a new whatever, a new da da da. And so I think I've seen people who I thought like, yo, they out of here. And then, you know what I'm saying, they got too big headed, started, at getting real cocky, started showing up places late, started being disrespectful to the sound and the lighting people, like stuff like that. Who just, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, okay, you feeling yourself. You feeling yourself a little too much. And then boom, then people, you know what I'm saying, people don't want to book you because what I've learned is like people would rather work with people who are easy to work with.
That's
and
true.
people who are good people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so for me, I think I just know that like all of this can end at any, it could be taken away at any moment.
Sure.
So I'm just happy to be here. So that's kind of what keeps me.
Could you go in? Can we also notate how many flyers 2'Live Bre got in here?
Yes, sir. Look, let me tell you.
Every time this
October
man
24th.
moves, a flyer's popping out.
October 24th, man.
Dang, I let
Just,
mine
you
in the
know
car.
what I'm saying?
Come
I start talking. We had to put some ads in
Hey,
this.
put the ads in there. Put the ads in there. Tim J, go ahead and answer the question for me. I have a reason why I'm asking all these things. I promise.
I piggyback off of the sentiment of it can be taken away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just know, obviously I've done the work and put my 1,000 hours in, but I woke up in my right mind this morning, and I know that could be taken away. I've got friends and family who have gone through some real mental things, and lost their sanity,
Yeah.
I also, through this process of like this artistry, like, it's peaks and valleys. So, I mean, I work, and I'm still on the ground. I still am like, I resonate with Bre, with the him doing the stuff for the juvenile, for the kids in the juvenile situations. But it's people out here that don't have food, it's people out here that don't have, and sometimes like a hello, a smile, that we Southern too, but that just warmth goes a long way for somebody. So I feel like I naturally just, grew up and been this way, but I just understand that there are things outside of music. There are things outside of myself. So it just keep me level headed. You know what I mean? I could, get a bag. That'd be great. That'd be great.
Y'all want that bag.
It'd be great. But, I don't see it taking away my humanity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all why I asked these very deep kind of questions so far. Like I said, we grew up with you. We went to school with you. We went to
For
church
sure.
with you. We saw your growth. We saw who you were, and for us to be able to respect the journey, we need to know the start of the journey, the mindset of the person. That's just my whole thing, and I
sure.
feel like it's so important for y'all to even have that flashback, that memory for self. So this is your reminder to you to just keep on pursuing, just keep on going. And at that moment of hardship, look back at this moment, look back at this interview and see where you were, see how you're going, and see how far God has brought you. I don't know why we went preachy this way, but the Lord, you know, I'll let him use you, right? So I'm like, let's keep going.
Use you.
Well,
Ain't nothing
guys,
wrong with it.
I'm ready for a party. I'm ready for what we can expect. I'm ready to see y'all on stage. Deja, I need pretty girls. I need birds,
You
baby.
already know.
Extra,
we got
Let it
please.
go.
Oh, you want extra?
I want
extra
extra.
is crazy.
No, you know what? I actually wrote down something else, and I think you're gonna get mad at me for wanting this song.
Man.
I want "Get Ugly."
Get ugly. Wow.
I want
I
Get
might have
Ugly.
to call No Big Deal and tell her to pull up on me.
Yeah.
Man.
I want it, but I think all of y'all have a y'all could tap in the
Yeah.
real deep, philosophical kind of bag, but you
Yeah.
can tap in the let's party, let's turn
Check
up
some.
kind of
Yeah,
bag.
yeah.
So is that what we
Check
can
some.
expect when it comes to this concert? What are we going to see? What are we going to get?
I think you're going to get a little bit of everything. To
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
honest.
It pull up.
Yeah, yeah.
Get a little pull up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
think all of our sounds are so different, yet
Yeah.
so just like dope. And so I think
Yeah.
you just gonna see three different worlds come together and just give you like quality music. Like
Yeah.
I think that's one thing that's gonna be solid is you're gonna get good music for sure.
Yeah.
And three very good performers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very
sure.
good.
Yeah.
Is anybody else performing with y'all? Just y'all three, or
Shoot.
Headliners on.
headliners
Headliners
only?
on.
Okay. Put me on. Well, let me go run through a little more music that I'm requesting. This is my time to
Dang,
request
it's
songs.
requesting.
So I have requests. All right. Let's go to. I have 2'Live Bre first. I want "Do What We Want," get myself
Okay.
together, put it on God.
Okay.
Finally here.
Okay.
I also want. Of course, I have to hear your song "Southern Country Girl" because
Oh, my
I am a
gosh.
Southern country girl.
You
and I
know what's
respect that.
crazy? You low key named a lot of the set.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you did good.
Yo!
Hey,
I did it.
you picked some performing favorites too, so
Yes.
that's what's up. Yeah,
Because they
yeah.
get you going, they get
Yeah.
you vibing, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And I think at the end of the day, it makes you really get that
Yeah.
full butterfly experience.
Yeah.
What's your phrase? Your phrase is move like a butterfly, can't caterpillar your whole life. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
I
appreciate
think I
you.
impressed 2'Live
You
today, and
definitely
I'm very
did.
proud
I'm
of
very-
myself. Thank you.
Hey, she get an award. Hey, I ain't gonna count. That's
And then, of
crazy.
course, Tim Jen, I gotta hear MLB, gotta hear that. But I'm gonna throw you off. I want to hear Bacardi, Lady
My
America.
God, today.
She's so nasty.
She's so nasty.
I ain't heard these records. I'm like,
Hey,
let me
can
go
I?
back in
She's
the
so nasty. Tim,
Classic,
That's the
man.
classic.
there's two
Yeah.
times, buddy.
I need Say Fly Away, excuse me, an After Party.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
After Party, I know for sure.
You're gonna hear.
I'm gonna
After
hear
Party.
that.
But I'm
I need a classic
I'm
to
rocking
throw.
I'm rocking with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm rocking with that.
All right.
I'm gonna have Ron help me out. He actually produced Say.
Okay.
So he, some of them, I'm gonna have to do something. We gonna have to do something.
You gonna do something about it? Because I know she's so
get a
nasty. So
private
real
show.
throwback
She's
for
so
you.
nasty. I don't
Yeah.
even, I don't even
I'm
know.
definitely
It
looking
just
that up when I
stems
get in the
that.
car.
Nah, that's crazy though. But we got you though.
Okay.
We got you.
And now, Deja,
Oh God.
I'm so sorry. I gotta get
Oh.
ugly. I
Oh,
gotta
man.
get Cake Up.
Cake up,
Yeah, I gotta get Cake Up. I gotta get Grow Up.
grow. I did do because I did grow up here.
You did.
I did
need
do
that
Grow
moment
Up
for me.
here.
That's for me. I don't care about nobody else in that audience.
That might have been the
Ah.
last time that I performed it.
Yeah.
Was here probably.
That's
That's
wild.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need you to go ahead and bring that back out. Extra, birds, pretty girls, and
Okay.
here we go again.
There we go. Get
And-
this not in the set, but I might have to.
You know what? I'm trying to help y'all out, change what y'all got going on. And then of
She's
course,
directing.
I'm directing. This is my
You're
job
right.
now.
You're
I'm
right.
directing.
You're right.
Directing,
and
marketing.
we-
It's crazy.
And y'all know I'm real back with my 10%.
Oh.
Can't stop this. You gotta, of course,
Oh,
throw that in
the
there.
newest
Yeah,
joint.
yeah. But are we gonna? Do we have to shimmy like the Downy commercial? Do we have to? do that
I
for
mean,
you?
if you want to hit it,
I mean, I can't listen. I can't do
too.
too much. I got too much. I'm shimmering, so I gotta be
Yeah.
careful. But are we
Yeah.
gonna get that from you?
It's not in the set.
Yo, y'all miss
but
my.
you got a couple like Pretty Girls is in there,
Okay.
Birds is in there. I actually took Here We Go Again out of the set.
I cannot.
Just because I just don't feel like being sad.
Okay, I get that. I respect it.
Be sad.
No.
I'll be sad for a second.
No.
Hop out of it.
Let's call for a minute together. It's
For
all
a second
good.
and come back.
I was just like, I don't know, so I did take that one out. But it's a good group of songs. It's the whole new EP is in there.
Okay.
But it's like I got some throwback joints on there. I got
That's
cold.
yeah. So
Cold.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know
Fire.
how excited I am. The whole city seems to be excited and
Yeah.
just ready for this concert. I
Them
think.
tickets, man.
Yeah, them tickets.
Yeah.
Okay, tell them how they can get their tickets. Go ahead right now. This is the moment. How they can get their tickets.
Jeez.
it's like
Man,
Go to
you-
eastsidebowl.com.
Period.
And you know what I'm saying? And follow us all. If you aren't already, the link is in all of our bios. And then if you see this flyer, like my brother 2'Live Bre said on the back, there's a lottery ticket right here. That's a lottery ticket.
You
you
got
gotta
$1 million.
You gotta
QR
buy the
code,
ticket. You never
That's
know.
you. But yes, go to eastsidebowl.com and you will see our show broadcasted that way. You can go to 2L's on the Cloud.
Mhm.
Also go to Love Noise.
Yeah,
And yeah, but primarily eastsidebowl.com.
For
Pop
sure.
out on us.
for sure.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then how can they follow you individual? How can they follow everybody? Let's start. You start a lot. Tim Gent, start first.
Okay.
There we go.
You can follow me on all platforms at Tim_Gent like gentleman. So Tim_GENT.
Even though he was late and had me waiting.
I was late.
Word.
Was it very
Word.
gentlemanly?
I told y'all I work, man.
Yeah, that's
I
real.
respect.
That's real.
I
That's
respect.
real.
It's
He was
okay.
hustling. He was hustling.
He was on the block.
I got
That's
kids,
real.
man.
That real.
I
I
That's
respect.
for real.
All right, Deja, what about you?
Y'all can follow me everywhere at _rap girl on all streaming platforms. Though it's my government name, Daisha McBride. Go check me out. So much for summer out now. The tour coming soon. Let's go.
Yeah, man.
Okay, yeah.
Me at 2'Live Bre on everything. And just, keep pushing me. Southern Country Girl, stream that a few times for me, man.
Yeah.
2'Live Bre everywhere.
Yeah, y'all, please make sure you stream that song, already surpassing over 5,000.
500,000.
500,000?
5,000.
5,000. My apologies. I put some
100.
respect on that.
Yeah.
500,000.
Yeah, my boy released that thing. It
Yes.
went crazy.
Yeah.
And then we got to,
Crazy.
of course, support Daisha McBride doing her first headlining tour.
First one, yes.
That is crazy.
That's
Thank
crazy.
you.
So you coming back to Nashville, or is this the Nashville show?
This
What we
is,
doing?
this is the Nashville show.
But you got to do another one in Nashville.
I don't know, man.
Well,
I don't know.
We're going to fight. All right.
Time to branch out.
Oh no.
We got-
Time to
Right.
branch out.
He's just on the right side. This is crazy.
But of course, you'll also. I gotta give you this story, by the way. I was in Florida and this commercial came on, and I was like, "That voice sounds familiar." I don't know what it is. Maybe it's
Yeah.
just me. And I think I'll be hearing things.
Yeah.
So I came back here and saw. I don't know why it was until I came back here I saw your post and I
Yeah.
said, "Yo, I got
Yeah.
a shimmy shimmy." So now I
Yeah.
got like a bunch of those like
Yeah.
Downy shakers in my home just because of you.
Hey,
Yeah, man, go get y'all some
Downey, go
Downy
get that,
Unstoppables.
get
You know what
that.
I'm saying? Go get
We need
them.
some more
hey,
money.
Downey,
Yeah.
give my girl another bag.
Yeah.
man.
You heard
Yes.
that? You heard
Yes,
that?
yes.
She bought some
Please.
shimmy shimmy.
Please, please.
Shimmy, shimmy. And of course, anything Tim Jen does, you're gonna get the truth. You're gonna get
real.
honesty. So when I tell y'all to follow his music, do so. I am now I'm just fully amazed by all of y'all. I've always been amazed, but I'm excited because today we're talking about Eastside Bowl. Okay, that's today.
Yeah.
Your tomorrow, Bridgestone.
Yeah.
Word?
Yeah.
Word? That's what we're gonna
Yeah.
do?
I believe that.
All right, just remember what I told you. I'm gonna have a big old sign that says "I was here."
Yeah.
That's all I
No.
care about.
Her sign gonna say 10% on that thing.
Jack,
That Bridgestone. Like, wait a minute.
still waiting on my 10%.
Yeah, she said it 3 times on the show.
I'm like, get that
That
girl
was
10%.
good.
I'm telling you.
That was
That
good.
was-
It's
that
gonna
was
say
good.
10%. Y'all gonna be like, security.
I'm like,
Get that girl
get
out
that
of
one
here.
up there,
Get
get
out of
out.
here.
Yeah, kick out.
I thank y'all so so much for coming through. Eastside Bowl, October 24th. Be there. Headline is only 21 plus event. So I will have a cocktail in hand.
Yes, ma'am.
No kids. Yes, cocktails will be in both hands. And I'm so excited for this. God bless you all.
Thank
and
you.
that is another episode of R&B Vibes right here on 92Q.
Hey.
Let's go.
You.